Yo, what's up, yo? This is Killer Priest, and I'm representing right now for Kofi Universe. That universe is the universe you should be in.
YouTube salute. Keith Murray has shared that he believes he could have prevented Biggie's death if the slain Brooklyn MC would have taken his advice to leave Los Angeles. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So, in a newly released clip from his interview with the Art of Dialogue, shout out to their podcast, man, they're doing some great things over there. Murray revealed that he was with Biggie Smalls on March 9th, 1997, hours before he was gunned down. According to Def Jam rapper, the two had a conversation about whether Big should remain in LA despite the fact that he had performances booked in the UK. I said, Big, you know they do not like you out here. Leave. Come back another time. He said before we call him what the city was like around that period of time, motherfuckers would walk up and shoot people. Literally, walk up and shoot with AKs and kill people. Motherfuckers was shooting each other left and right with no problem. You feel me? Continue. I'm in the car with Biggie, and he's asking me. I said, "Leave, Big." If he would have left, it would have blew over, and I felt Biggie Smalls would have been alive to this day. Mary, who explained that he and Biggie had a friendship that dated back to the earliest point of their career, said that he, Eric Sermon, the Red Man, choose to bypass the activities around the Soul Train Awards and thus didn't see Big again that night. Sermon later knocked on his hotel room and broke the news to Keith Murray. Um, he said, I'm edgy right now talking about Big and Pac. Keith Murray said, but Big was my man and he got killed out there like that. And the dude who said they know who killed him, now they saying the police know, yo, we would have got them guns and we would have popped somebody that night. The name of Big, word. And after being off the radar for a number of years, Keith Murray's recent media appearance had made quite a few headlines during that same interview, which this clip was pulled. Rapper confessed to an intimate relationship with Foxy Brown, but we get into that to another time. Um, because Keith Murray's going to be on Drink Champs too. Um, just to let you know. But besides that, though, let's talk about this. Do I believe that people really didn't like Biggie Smalls in LA? Yes and no. He still had fans. People still bumped his music, but it was people that still hated him because of the tension. People was taking sides. People were being biased. It really wasn't East Coast and West Coast. It was more like the Pac, Biggie. Yes, people from the East Coast that was coming to the West Coast was still, you know, well alert. They were watching their surroundings. People on the West Coast, if they went to the East Coast, they was watching their surroundings. Biggie, I mean, it's one of those things that people say he'll still be alive today, or if he would have did this, okay, that's probably true. But we don't know that 100%. And I'm not trying to be negative. Biggie Smalls could have never came to LA. He could have stayed on the East Coast, promoted his album. For real, never went to the Soul Train Awards, went to the UK, and probably still be alive today. Or what happened if, God forbid, something would have happened out there in the UK or New York, or he would have some type of health issue? We don't know. We don't know. Yes, it's sad. Anybody that passes away. But at the same time, what more can you do? It's just say, like, wow, is this, what if? You know, was he given advice from Keith Murray? I believe that. Was he given advice from other rappers? I believe that too. Maybe his parent, his mom, maybe, people in Junior Mafia, maybe people at Bad Boy Records, people in the community. We don't know who else was telling him things. Maybe he had dreams to leave LA, but maybe he just felt like, nah, I'm just gonna stay here. We don't know what was going in his mind as far as like what was, what was the thought process. Um, that's just crazy that, like, somebody like Keith Murray said that, like, he told Biggie. But at the same time though, doesn't mean Biggie Smalls was wrong for staying in LA. That's what he wanted to do. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, that he died." Okay, well, so if he would have listened to Keith Murray and still be alive, Will you be happy? Like, I mean, but I mean happy to those people saying, like, well, I'm glad you listen to Keith Murray. See, he's alive right now. Thing is, that's a decision that happened. And we all made decisions that either they went for the best of us or it was for the worst of us. That's something you gotta live with no matter who you are on this planet. You know? Kind of like final destination. You know something might happen, when you tell somebody, I don't think you should do that, and they do it anyway, and they, God forbid, they pass away, they get hurt. Now what? I mean, some people are, they can read the future. They can, or they can see foreseen events. But this situation is just a person that made a decision to say, I'm going to promote my album. I'm going to go out there because I love the West Coast, and this was between me and this one person that passed away, and it was some type of he felt Biggie still probably felt it was still a misunderstanding. I could be wrong if I feel like that's how he felt. Some people can think that Biggie was starting shit with Tupac behind his back, and some people felt that Biggie felt that he didn't want to disrespect Tupac too much because he felt that like, no, that's my brother, and we just got a little shit going on wax right now, and he just need to calm down. You know, the truth will always be what if. All these interviews that do come out, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but it was always three sides: Pac side, Biggie side, and the universe side. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support, donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.